Would you like to discover the top 5 signs and examples of contempt in relationships? Hi, I'm Antje Boyd, founder and creator of the Magnetize Your Man method. And look, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that bell right below so you get notified for the next juicy videos coming your way to help you to attract that right man for you. So look, contempt can be expressed through many different ways, can be really painful, and is really important to look out for. So here are 5 signs. Sign number 1 is disrespect. Yes, this is actually pretty straightforward. You'll actually notice when he starts making fun of you, when he's like giving you short-handed change, so to say, right? And there is just like not like appreciation or uplifting you, but rather diminishing, right? Like your value, diminishing your personality, diminishing like who you are, and just really looking out for that. I actually experienced that one time when I dated a guy, and he was just like flourishing, and he just loved to put me down, especially in front of his friends. And then later on, he would say, oh, no, I was just kidding, you know? And like, so it starts with that abuse. This is really emotional abuse, right? This disrespect, especially if it's in front of other people. And it's time for you to set that boundary with him. Sign number 2, they frame themselves as superior. Now that I actually witnessed with my own parents, where they were always making sure to put the other person down so they feel superior, right? They feel maybe superior morally. I know the right thing to do for the kids, right? Like I do the right thing. You're not taking care of anything, right? So there's this comparison that's getting in the way there as well. And in general, just putting them down, belittling them as well, right? And just really like basically saying, look at me, look how great I am, and look at you and how bad you are. Like you're not accomplishing anything. Look at you. You're like the most horrible mother. You're the most horrible dad. You know, you're not taking care of anything, right? You're not compassionate, or you're not loving, or you're not smart, right? It's also intelligence, right? You may not be as accomplished, right? So just really like seeing, okay, where's this person putting themselves into a superior position above you, putting you down? That is also a sign of contempt. Sign number 3, eye rolling. So this is actually something that you can really easily see in the other person, right? And so what that actually signals, think about it this way, right? It's like, oh, here we go again, right? Like it's like just this like annoyed, right? So just in general, like I'm just like annoyed by you, right? Like I'm just like, you don't have anything important to say, right? It's sort of like that energy about like, oh my God, really, right? Like, oh my God, like not taking you seriously at all, right? And just definitely invalidating you tremendously, devaluing you. And just really not only that, but it's almost like a little bit of like this condescension that goes with that eye rolling, right? And of course, it's like actually a lack of expression, like really authentic expression, but instead it's just sort of like this ironic energy, right? This distorted energy, right? It's like, oh my God, really, right? Seriously, right now. And this is, of course, a defense mechanism from the other person, but never mind, like you'll still see it, you experience it, eye rolling and not taking you seriously. Sign number 4, he ignores you, ignoring you, right? So like you could say whatever you want and he'll just walk away. But he'll just like sort of brush it off and say, whatever you say, you know, who cares anyways, right? And it's just there's this like punishment, this withdrawal. You don't get any attention at all. And of course, if that happens to you, right, like also seeing like where did you experience that in your childhood? Where did you observe that with your parents? Where your parents had this really, by the way, this is a very toxic way of communicating and relating to each other. So where were your parents showing up like that, where they're flat out ignoring, which is of course the highest level of disrespect, and flat out mean and cruel to simply walk away because I'm basically saying, to me, you don't even exist, right? Like you're not even there. Like you're not even breathing. Like you don't even have any needs, right? You don't have the right to say anything, right? You don't matter, right? So that's the energy that the partner is sending, right? That's what you start receiving, or when you are ignoring the other person, that's the signals that you are sending to the other person. It's like, you don't matter, your voice doesn't matter, your opinion doesn't matter, right? Like, you don't even have a right to exist, right? So really the worst signal you could receive. And instead, you really want to see, okay, like what is really going on in your relationship, that there's so much toxicity happening, right? Like what is going on? And finally, sign number 5 is mimicking. Oh my goodness. Oh, just like when you have a certain accent and your partner just mimics that accent, but does it in a condescending way, right? Or maybe you tend to be joyful and happy and excited, and they mimic you. They're like, oh, yuppie, oh, ho, 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 isn't that so cute, right? And it's like, it's just kind of like stabbing, like that stab in the heart, right? Or maybe you cry, right? You have an emotional expression. It's like, oh, you're so sad right now, right? Like just really going into the cycle, mimicking, but actually not in an authentic mirroring way, but actually with the intention to really, really diminish your self-esteem, your worthiness, right? Like your self-expression. A lot of times also narcissists do that as well, right? Just really belittling, like you're invalidating your emotions, right? So definitely watch out for that, right? And versus actually setting boundaries and just really being being really clear that it's absolutely unacceptable to be mimicked in any way, shape, or form, right? Like just really setting very clear boundaries that is absolutely not okay. And it's really important to break through that and to really see what's there from the other person, right? Like, why is that contempt there? Why is there this hostility there? Like, what is not being communicated? Because this is really toxic. So those are my 5 signs where you really see if you have contempt in a relationship. And of course, the question of the day is, which of those signs are really most predominant in your relationship with your partner, and which one helped you the most to be really uncovered, and what are you going to do about it? So leave me the comments right below. Of course, if you like this video, share it with your girlfriends. Of course, click that like button or love button below as well, and subscribe to my channel. And look, if you're really looking for, I'm not with the right person, I'm ready to be with the right person, knowing how to magnetize your man, then I recommend taking my quiz, my Magnetize Your Man quiz at magnetizeyourman.com, magnetizeyourman.com. Click that link right below. This is it for today, ladies. Much love, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Mwah.